What's up, young Drew? It's me again, your future self. I know right now you're in your teens. You know, you're worried about your grades, whether you're gonna be like a homeless when you get older because you got bad grades, or you're gonna be a bum or a loser. Basically, what your dad tells you: if you get bad grades, continue to get bad grades because he keeps on planting that seed in your head. I want to tell you that that's all BS. Don't listen to that. And continue to do what you're doing, which is you're not letting them see your report card, your test scores. You're just getting it from the mail and hiding it somewhere so you don't get your butt kicked, your ass whooped. Continue to do that because you don't deserve to get a beating just because you get bad grades. Okay? I'm gonna tell you why. I know what you're good at. You're good in math. You're good in PE. You have an interest in art. And you're terrible in English, terrible in all kinds of science, terrible in history, blah blah blah, everything else. And there's nothing wrong with that. As long as, and I know that you tried. You spent hours studying, days studying on some test. You spent weeks on a science project, writing your book reports, and you just get bad grades, like C's, D's, whatever, right? And there's nothing wrong with that because you're just not born to do those things. And grades just tells you, it's just a revelation of what you're interested in and what you're not. Okay, if you're interested in something, naturally interested in something, then you'll spend more time on it and understand it, pick it up a lot quicker than things that you're not interested in, that you're bad at, right? Look at Michael Jordan. I mean, he's your hero. He's the greatest basketball player ever. I mean, what if he was forced to also play hockey or swimming or play soccer, right? What if he gets an A in basketball and he gets he C's, D's, and F's in those other sports? Does that make him a failure? Does that make him bad? I mean, does he get, yelled at? Does he deserve to get yelled at or, punished by his parents? No, it's totally ridiculous, right? I want to let you know that same thing's going to happen in college. In college, just because you're bad in science or in English doesn't mean all of a sudden in college you get older, you're going to get better at it. No, because you're just not equipped, you're just not born with it to be interested or to be good in those subjects. And that's perfectly fine. People who do great in grades, across the board, how they do it, they're really good at memorizing things and they're really good at following directions. Okay, maybe you're not good at memorizing things or following directions. You look at the news and rich, successful people, are all of them good at following directions and memorizing things? I'm pretty sure they're not. Okay, and there are a lot of people. Well, I found out you could work at UPS and just have a high school diploma and you could make over six figures. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really have to have good grades to be a successful person. And that's the biggest misconception that was passed down to you by your parents. And I want you to not worry, not beat yourself up, telling yourself, you're dumb, you're a failure because you can't get good grades like some other people, or like, your parents' friends' kids, which is ridiculous. Don't ever let that get into your head. You grow up to be just fine. You have a roof over your head. You're able to provide for your family. You're able to do something that you love and enjoy doing and make good money, okay? And the most important thing, what makes you a success, is you go through these trials, you find out what you're good and you're bad at, but you try your best, okay? You try your best to do it. You try your best to do something and you don't get a good grade on it, then you have a feeling that like, okay, maybe I shouldn't focus all my time on this, right? But if you try something your best and you love what you're doing, that, and you're doing a decent job on it, just focus on that. You maybe have 3 different things you can focus on, or 2 different things, or even one thing that you're interested in and you're actually getting some success on it. Just focus on that and what's surrounding it. Okay, a lot of people, they're good at, I'm not talking about subjects, I'm talking about they're good at socializing, they're good at helping out people, they're good at video games. I know you love video games. They're good at sports. They're good at connecting. They're good at anything you could think of. It doesn't have to be memorizing or following directions. Okay? And that's what I have for today. Don't beat yourself up too much. Okay? This is this is something your parents will never understand. They just in a whole different generation, and they're passing down bad values. And move forward. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. God watches over you, and everything's gonna be good. And if you like my message, please subscribe and comment, and I'll see you on the next one.